So, the big question is, what are you trying to accomplish right now? What are you working on? Would you like to become a better wife, mom, sister, friend, neighbor, teacher, whatever it is? Wherever you are in your journey right now, just know that there is always room for improvement. I've recently learned we should be lifelong learners, always listening to something, always reading something, always learning something new. So, where are you and how can I help? Hopefully, this channel will help you find some of the answers you're seeking. My name is Tamaya, and welcome to Maya's Minute. So, today I just want to talk to you briefly about forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself and let go of the past. So, what is what is it that you are holding on to? What is it that keeps replaying in your mind, that keeps coming back to your thoughts, and it's keeping you stuck? It's keeping you from moving, and it may even be like it's crippling you because it's allowing you to grow. It's not allowing you to go. It's not allowing you to move. Um, I'll be a little transparent here. One of the things that I deal with sometimes is just being a mom. Like those of you that know me, you know that I'm a boy mom, and I'm a boy mom of four. I have four sons. Yes. So um I'm older now, and I have more knowledge. So but there are times when I look back on my parenting journey, like when I was raising my oldest son, and even my second oldest son. um there are things that I look back on and I'm like, man, I wasn't living the best I could have been living before them, or I wasn't teaching them the things that I should have been teaching them about God, from an early age. Like there are just things that, I look back on now and I'm like, so sometimes it brings me to different emotions. Sometimes I might feel shame. Sometimes I might feel sad. Sometimes I might feel like, man, I really messed up. And um, my husband, sometimes, when I get to that mode, that's what he does. He reassures me, you're a great mom, this and that. And I believe what he's saying, but I don't feel like I'm great. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten better. I know more. I learn more. My relationship with Christ is totally different. I'm in a different place than I was in my younger years. But I said all that to say, like, even though those feelings and those thoughts come up, I don't stay there. I feel them. I go through my little experience. I think about whatever comes, but I don't park there. I don't dwell on it. I don't keep thinking about it. I don't keep talking about it. Um, I go through my little emotions and I let it go, because there is no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus. So it's like I have on more than one occasion asked God for forgiveness for whatever I've done. Not that I did anything um that I like intentionally harmful to my children. I was just in my flesh, in my young years, in my ignorance, all of those things. So it's like I've I've asked God to forgive me for certain things, and I know that He has forgiven me. So it's like once He has forgiven me, I'm free from it. And once He has forgiven you, you are free from it. So don't allow yourself to stay there, and don't keep beating yourself up about it, and don't keep reliving whatever it is that you feel like, that you feel sorry about that has happened in your past. Um, there's actually a book that I'm reading right now, and it's a book on business. It's a book on business, but it's like tackling some real life things. Like it's talking about stories. It's talking about like the stories that we are telling ourselves. So it's like pretty much saying, whoever you are right now, whatever you are doing right now, whatever decisions you are making right now, who you are at this very moment, it's all because of the story that you've told yourself. It's pretty much like, life happens. We have experiences. Now, two people could experience the very same thing, but one could be, you know, living an A life, one could be living a B life. They had the very same experience, but it's how they chose to let the experience affect them. So, what experience have you had in your past that you are allowing to control you or stop you from living your best life right now? And I don't mean your best life like doing whatever you want. No, I mean your best life in Christ. Like doing what he has called you to do, or doing like what you know you are supposed to be doing to further his kingdom. It's like, are you gonna, whatever that thing is, are you gonna continue to live in safety mode or protection mode? Like, yeah, this is safe, there's no risk involved. I don't have to worry about getting hurt. I don't have to worry about being embarrassed. I don't have to worry about being rejected. Do you want to live there in that safe place? Because my pastor said on Sunday that if you are not uncomfortable, that means that you are not growing. If you don't feel any discomfort, if you just waking up every day like, oh, la, 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 everything is all good. You don't have any hard choices to make. You don't have anything pressing against you or pushing you. You're not growing. You're not going anywhere. You're living in a state of complacency, a comfort zone. So that thing that happened, are you gonna let it keep you in safety mode, or are you gonna use it as a launching board? Are you gonna look back, reflect, and say, this happened. Okay, God, what lesson is it that I was supposed to learn from this? And how am I going to use this experience to further my life? How am I going to use this experience to help someone else? Because another thing that I've learned is, whatever we go through in life, it's not for us. It's to help someone else along the way. So yeah, it happened to you. Yeah, you went through it and it's your life, but it's not your story. It's yours, but it's for you to share. Your story is for you to share with others so that you can help them along their journey, because somebody else is going through the very same thing that you've already been through. So another thing I want to talk about briefly is on Sunday, my pastor said, and I might be misquoting it, so I'm paraphrasing it. He said, like, are you here just to pay a mortgage, drive a car, have a pet, go to work? Is that all you're here for? So it hit me, and it's something that I've been dealing with, like these type of thoughts for, like, I don't know, maybe the past like year and a half now. Because for a while now I've been asking God, like, God, why am I here? Like, why did you create me? Like, what is it that you want me to do, like, in this earth? Like, what do you want me to do? And I think it really, really, really hit me when it had to be 2020, because that's when COVID happened. And I remember getting a phone call from my cousin about one of my classmates that had passed away from COVID. And I don't know if it hit me so hard because maybe we're the same age, but it led me on a thought pattern of, like, God, if I die right now, what will be said about the life that I lived? What will be said about, who did I help? Who did I help? Who did I encourage? Who did I tell about Christ? Like, those are the thoughts that started coming to my mind. And I started saying, God, I want my life to have some purpose. Like, I want, when I leave, I want people to be able to say, not for my own glory, because of course I won't be here. I won't even know what they're saying or thinking, but I just want to have some purpose in my life. Like, I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to encourage people. Like, I want to be able to push people to, where they are trying to go, what they're trying to accomplish. But yeah, that's what it led me on. So I had been in a place of saying, okay, God, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What, like, why am I here? And I was also in a pattern of, I wake up every day, I go to work, I have my children, I go to church, I have my husband, but it's like life has to be more than that. Like, yeah, that's your everyday routine. And even that, there's a ministry even in that. There's a ministry in being a mom. There's a ministry in being a teacher. There's a ministry in being a wife. There's a ministry in being a neighbor. Like, um, loving others like you love yourself, treating others the way you want to be treated. That is all a ministry. But it's like, what is it? If you don't know what that thing is that he wants you to do, that's something that you should start seeking him for today. Like, don't wait. Don't keep thinking about it. Start now. God, what is it that you want me to do? And I'm still figuring it out. I'm still like, I don't have it all there. Like, I'm getting bits and pieces. He's giving me like little glimpses of this and that, and I'm figuring it out. I'm on a path, which is why I'm talking to you right now. I'm on that path and I'm still trying to figure it out. So, I hope that you were encouraged on today, and just remember, forgive yourself. Hindsight is always 2020. I'm sure you've heard that. Hindsight is always better. You always look back and say, "Oh, I should have done this better. Oh, I could have done this, or I should have said that." But don't live there. Don't live in the place of what you should and could. Don't live there. Look at the experience. Look at the lesson that you got from it and ask God, what do you need to take from it to take you to the next place? Take whatever you need to take from the experience and keep growing, keep moving, keep going, keep doing, keep touching other people's lives. And seek God about why you are here. If anything I said has encouraged you on today or made you go, aha, you had an aha moment and made you go, please hit the like button. If you know someone that would benefit from anything I said, by all means, please share it with them. And also, if you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any comments, if you'd like to share with me, tell me what thoughts you had about the conversation, what popped up in your mind. Please leave me a comment below. I do read them and I try my best to respond. All right. Have a great day. Be encouraged and be that light for someone today. All right. Until next time.